Hello and welcome to Spanish from Scratch. I'm Eduardo, and in this video I will be teaching you how to express obligations and necessities in Spanish. So after today's lesson, you will be able to express things like I have to work tomorrow, or I have to buy the groceries on Sunday, or I have to study more Spanish. So in today's video we're going to be practicing the phrases yo tengo que, I have to, and yo necesito, I need to. So let's jump right into the whiteboard. So here we are in the whiteboard, and we're going to be looking at some examples of obligations and necessities in Spanish, okay? So let's take a look at the first example. Yo tengo que trabajar todos los días. One more time. Yo tengo que trabajar todos los días. Remember to be repeating the phrases after me, okay? So, let's take a look at the first part. Yo tengo que. So, tengo que means have to in Spanish and is used to express your obligations or your necessities. So, yo tengo que. And after this expression, we use verbs in the simple form without conjugating. So, yo tengo que trabajar. I have to work todos los días, every day. So we have the obligation and the infinitive verb. Let's take a look at example number 2. Luisa tiene que estudiar para su examen de inglés. Otra vez. Luisa tiene que estudiar para su examen de inglés. So Luisa has to study for her English test. So again, Luisa tiene que. Luisa has to estudiar, study. So, tiene que is the obligation and estudiar the verb in infinitive. Let's do one more example. Mi padre necesita tomar café cada mañana. One more time. Mi padre necesita tomar café cada mañana. So, my father needs to drink coffee every morning. So, we have necesita is the verb in simple present. My father needs to tomar, to drink coffee every morning. So one more time. Mi padre necesita tomar café cada mañana. Now let's take a look at the conjugation of this. Alright, so here we will have the two verbs, okay? We'll have in this part necesitar and tener que. So let's start with tener que. And in this one, we're going to be looking at the verb tener, the same one that is to have. So the conjugation will be very similar. We say, yo tengo que. Let's repeat. Yo tengo que. I have to. Tú tienes que. One more time. Tú tienes que. You have to. Él tiene que. He has to. Ella tiene que. She has to. Nosotros tenemos que. We have to. Otra vez. Nosotros tenemos que. We have to. Ellos tienen que. They have to. Ellos tienen que. And ustedes tienen que. You guys have to. Ustedes tienen que estudiar español. Now, let's go with the other verb, with necesitar. We say, yo necesito. I need. Tú necesitas. You need. One more time. Tú necesitas. You need. Él necesita. He needs. Ella necesita. She needs. Usted necesita. You need. Nosotros necesitamos. We need. Otra vez. Nosotros necesitamos. We need. Ellos necesitan. They need. One more time. Ellos necesitan. They need. Y ustedes necesitan. You guys need. Now, it's a very common mistake, guys, that we say yo tengo que, I have to. And for example, we say I have to study. Yo tengo que estudiar. And when people want to use the verb need, necesitar, they add this que as well. And they say Yo necesito que estudiar. Because in English we say have to and need to. Well, in Spanish the verb need doesn't need the word que. So, let's put them in comparison. Yo tengo que estudiar. Yo necesito estudiar. Yo tengo que trabajar. Yo necesito trabajar. Yo tengo que ir a la escuela. Yo necesito ir a la escuela. Okay? Now, let's take a look at some practice to learn this. Now, we'll have these obligations and we'll have these people on the left. So we have yo, él, and ella. And for example, let's take a look at my day as a teacher. So I say, I have to prepare lessons, classes. Yo tengo que preparar clases. Let's repeat one more time. Yo tengo que preparar clases. Also, I need to check homework. So I say, yo tengo que revisar tarea. One more time. Yo tengo que revisar tarea. Revisar es to check. Ahora digo, yo tengo que enseñar español. So I have to teach Spanish. Yo tengo que enseñar español. Also, I need to correct mistakes. So I say, yo tengo que corregir errores. One more time. Yo tengo que corregir errores. So I have to correct mistakes. Y yo tengo que leer mucho. I have to read a lot so I can teach properly. Entonces, yo tengo que leer mucho. Now, this word bastante is the same as mucho. It means a lot. So, yo tengo que leer mucho, tengo que leer bastante. Let's take a look at this man and the obligations he has. Okay, so, he has to wake up early in the morning. So we say, él tiene que despertar temprano. One more time, él tiene que despertar temprano. Now, what about her? She has to go to school. So we say, ella tiene que ir a la escuela. One more time, ella tiene que ir a la escuela. Now, we say he has to also work 8 hours every day. So we say, él tiene que trabajar 8 horas. One more time. Él tiene que trabajar 8 horas. He has to work 8 hours. Now, also, this woman has a scholarship. So she has to have good grades. In Spanish, when we say to score a good grade, we say that we pull out a good grade from an exam. So we use the verb sacar. And buena nota means a good grade. So let's say she has to have good grades. Decimos, ella tiene que sacar buena nota. Otra vez, ella tiene que sacar buena nota. And he has to call clients. So we say, él tiene que llamar clientes. Otra vez, él tiene que llamar clientes. And there it is. Now, let's see if you can do it yourself, okay? So I'll give you the cue and you give me the whole answer. I'll give you 5 seconds. So we say, él, ir a la oficina, tener que. Let's go. So we say, él tiene que ir a la oficina. What about her? Let's say she has to study. We have ella, estudiar, tener que. Come on. Ella tiene que estudiar. See, very easy. Now let's say he has to put up with his boss. Now, soportar in Spanish doesn't mean to support, it means to put up with or to tolerate. So we say he has to put up with his boss. And we say, él tiene que soportar a su jefe. One more time, él tiene que soportar a su jefe. Now, let's say that she has to keep or to maintain the scholarship. Now, scholarship in Spanish is the word beca. So, la beca is the scholarship. So, let's say she has to keep the scholarship. Come on, guys. So we say, ella tiene que mantener la beca. Otra vez, ella tiene que mantener la beca. And last but not least, let's say she has to do homework. So, ella hacer tarea, tener que. Vamos. There it is. So, ella tiene que hacer tarea. There it is. Now, let's remember that the negative sentence is as easy as putting a no before the verb. So, let's put some examples and let's say, I don't have to go to the office. Let's say, yo no tengo que ir a la oficina. One more time, yo no tengo que ir a la oficina. Let's say, he doesn't have to teach Spanish. So we say, él no tiene que enseñar español. One more time. Él no tiene que enseñar español. And let's say, she doesn't have to prepare lessons. So we say, ella no tiene que preparar clases. So, let's take a look at this. This will be like my agenda, Eduardo's agenda. And we can see the times and the things I need to do every day. So I could tell you, el lunes, let me put the pointer. El lunes, yo tengo que llamar al señor Hernández a las 7. Tengo que hacer el almuerzo a la 1 y sacar al perro a las 5. So I have to call Mr. Hernandez at 7. I have to do lunch, to make lunch at 1. And I have to take out the dog at 5. I could say, el martes, on Tuesday, tengo que ir al banco a las 9. I have to go to the bank at 9. Tengo que limpiar la sala a la 1. I have to clean the living room at 1. Tengo que sacar al perro a las 5. And I have to take out the dog at 5. And so on and so on. So one of the things you can do to practice this at home, guys, is that you make your own schedule and you can put the hours and the things you need to do on that day. And you practice saying, el martes tengo que, el lunes tengo que, el viernes tengo que, etc, etc, okay? Now, let's do the last questions for you. And this will be for you to answer them in the comment section down below, okay? So say, guys, ¿qué tienes que hacer todos los días? One more time. ¿Qué tienes que hacer todos los días? What do you have to do every day? ¿A qué hora tienes que despertar? One more time. ¿A qué hora tienes que despertar? At what time do you need to wake up? ¿Qué comida necesitas comer? One more time. ¿Qué comida necesitas comer? What food do you need to eat? Yo necesito tomar café todos los días. ¿Y tienes algo que hacer el fin de semana? One more time. ¿Tienes algo que hacer el fin de semana? Do you have something to do in the weekend? Okay, so let me know in the comments. Now, this will be it for this video, guys. I hope that you have learned and understood how to use I need to and I have to in Spanish. If you like the video, please consider to subscribe to my channel and to share the video with people you think that might be interested in learning Spanish. Also remember, I have a teacher's profile online where you can find me and you can schedule private lessons if you want to continue your Spanish learning, okay? So that will be it for today and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.